Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 10 of Let's Play AM2R. This should hopefully be the last episode, provided everything goes according to plan, that is. Which should hopefully. But you never know, am I right? So I do kind of hope this is the last episode because I don't know, I just kind of hope. I started this recording session with the idea of finishing this game, this recording session. And I kind of want to achieve that. Just saying. I mean, this has been a fun game. And with Shine sparking into save. Pronunciate! Shine sparking into save stations is fun, right? I don't know. It's up to you, I guess. I mean, to me it is. I freaking love Shine Spark. It's probably my favorite thing to do in Metroid. The Shine Spark. And hit my head against stuff. You know, getting concussions. Because concussions are fun. And Shine Sparking is fast. Which is probably why I like it, because it's fast. Sadly, I couldn't charge a Shine Spark there as well, but whatever. If you fall down, like near where those waterfalls are, you just fall back down into the previous room. So it's not amazing. It's not terrible either, though, so. But it is somewhat annoying, I guess. So just don't fall down and you should be fine. This is kind of, honestly, a bit of a lengthy area. Just going back and forth. Back and forth and, yeah. Shine Spark! Woo! Oh man, I could have done something cool there. Oh, I could have done something so cool. Oh well. But, as you can see, there appears to be a town behind us. I know, Captain Obvious, right? Anyways, you just want to space jump all the way up here. Again, the Shine Sparking would have been quite nice for this, but whatever. Guys, we are in the final area of the game. This is where we are going to be fighting the last of the Metroids. Exciting, I know, right? One of the things I like best about this area is the fact that it's white. I think, this might just be me, but I think that's a reference to how this game was originally on the Game Boy. Which is why I think the place is white. Who knows, I might be completely wrong. It just so happens to be white. But yeah, found the egg. I'm sure some of you are quite familiar with. But 9 Metroids are detected in the area. They are probably one of the easiest. Infants. They are quite easy in this game. Not hard, quite easy. They function to do similar to how they did in Zero Mission, where they come from the background, so. In fact, in the background flashes, you can kind of see the Metroids. Actually, did the game give me a bio of this area? It did, I didn't even see that. Suspended above an abandoned city are the remains of a laboratory. Scanners confirm there was extremely sophisticated equipment to be found here. A lot of scientific data with incalculable magnitude. Only stasis tanks are left. Organic tissues within suggest genetic research and DNA manipulation. A A biogenetic substance of unknown origin, of an unknown age, coats the laboratory walls. Kinda creepy if you ask me. That purple stuff? That's organic tissue of some sort. To me, that's creepy as heck. But you know what, whatever. One thing about metroids in this, though, is if they do attach onto you, they do a lot of damage. So don't let the metroids touch you, because that could be bad. Yeah. This is basically the Torian of this game. Go through, kill all the metroids, and then progress. Crap. Get off me, you jerk. And there you go, all the metroids are dead. But before we continue, I'm going to go back and save. Alright guys, I am back and I have saved. So in case anything happens, you are just fine. But guys, believe it or not guys, we are approaching the end of the final area already. And the next room is the final Metroid. The Queen Metroid. The only Metroid organism naturally capable of producing offspring. The Queen is the heart of the species and mother of every Metroid born on SR388! Her role in the hive has hindered her mobility, yet encouraged the development of a long neck and massive head to strike at a distance. Her cell structure indicates she is heavily aged, possibly as old as the lab she is settled in. The years have reinforced her torso to impenetrable levels. The Queen's genetic coding is distinct from other Metroids. She may have gone through a unique life cycle to obtain her form. Yep, this, guys, is the final boss. Oops. Of the game. Now, what you want to do is simply shoot her head when she's when the pistols on her head are not glowing. And then when she backs up, shoot the green things she fires, because you can use those to pick up, to receive ammo refills and health refills. Use that well to your advantage. Because that's how you're going to beat this boss. Because having even nearly 100% item completion, you will run out of ammo if you do not. What am I doing? If you do not use the green things, you will run out of ammo. Jeez. So be sure to keep stopped. Keep doing that and you should be fine. What else is there to talk about? This fight, well, similar to the fight in Metroid, in original Metroid 2, is massively changed up. However, just not quite yet. You will soon see what I mean. Like now, actually. She destroys the wall and just continues walking forward. You're now in the previous room, except now it's, like, destroyed. But her attack pattern is basically the same. She will fire her green things at you. Attempt to hurt you, and you simply use the green things to refill your ammo. And she will eventually, once again, use the fireball and destroy more of the lab. With each area, her AI changes slightly, but for the most part, remains the same. I really should stop tanking her. And well, once again, she will eventually, once again, shoot a fireball. This fight is, as you can see, a bit lengthy, but not incredibly long. She then returns back to her formal style of fighting in this room. Except now she's obviously much higher up. Gosh darn it. If you know what you're doing, this fight isn't incredibly difficult. But if you didn't think about to farm items from the green things, this fight would be difficult. And guess what? I was stupid enough not to realize, oh hey! What the heck is up with that head there, Green Metroid? I was stupid enough not to realize I could get items from the green things. So, to say the least, that makes a difference. Especially with how much I'm tanking. There we go. Okay, she's gonna do a fireball, and this is the last time she uses her fireball. Now, as she mentioned, the Queen Metroid has multiple deaths. Death animations. The death animation you get is dependent on the way you kill her. This upcoming portion. If you use the power bomb, what you want to do is when she eats you, morph into your morph ball, then try rolling down her esophagus and lay a power bomb. And you get this death animation. Which is, I guess you'd call it the good death. And yes, we beat the Queen Metroid. We have basically beaten AM2R. There is still a little bit to do, and by which I mean basically leaving the place. But that shouldn't be too difficult. We have ourselves the baby Metroid. The baby Metroid, or the infant Metroid, whatever you want to call it, the Lava Metroid, which is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the Lava Metroid. The Lava Metroid eats these crystals, as you can see. And if you're familiar with the Metroid 2, this is obviously very familiar. And if you're also familiar with the opening to Super Metroid, this should also be familiar to you. Yeah. So now all we're basically doing is just letting the Lava Metroid eat all these crystals to allow us to leave. It's quite simple. Honestly, there really isn't much to talk about here. I mean, I could talk about my impressions of the project, but I kind of want to wait until the credits to talk about that. Because that's just kind of the best time to talk about it. This palette of the surface tile set I'm not the biggest fan of. And yes, this is the surface tile set. I don't really like the blue. I mean, I suppose I know it's supposed to signify, and I can tell you what it signifies in a moment. Is it supposed to signify nighttime? But I don't know. It's just blue to me. I feel like maybe a darker blue with low saturation would have been better. But you know what? Whatever. I'm not Dr. M64. Yeah, guys, our journey is about over. This is, by the way, the room where we start in. We're just above our ship. So if we just fall down here, we should be able to land right in our ship. And then fly off. Another Metro 2 remake. Okay, let's talk about my impressions. This took way longer to make than it should have. Because my terrible upload schedule, this should have only taken like 10 days. Because this is 10 episodes, you know. And again, I finished this on the 1.0 release, even though 1.1 is now out. Part of the reason why I didn't do 1.1, despite the fact it was released, is because I started this project in 1.1, and I wanted to finish it in 1.1. Now, the differences between 1.1 and 1.0 are fairly minor. There was a glitch, massive game-breaking glitch fix. A quick travel pipe between the end area and the warp zone was added, and the omegas were nerfed. That's honestly about it. Anyways, this project, I enjoyed it. Took way longer than it should have, but I did enjoy it. I'm glad I went for 100%. This is so far the first series on this channel to do that. I want to do it with Isle of Rebirth, except that last gosh darn heart piece is a pain in the ass to find. Excuse my language. But, and the freaking bonus dungeon. But this game, let's not talk about Isle of Rebirth. Let's talk about this game. This game, it is indeed a great remake of Metroid 2. And honestly, it's sad that finding this game is not super easy now, but again, if you can find it, get it. It's great. Now let's see. Oh crap. I missed a missile tank, I'm assuming. Shoot. I'll find that. Just talking about how I got 100% and I missed an item. I'm gonna find that in a moment. I'll end off the episode there, but first,
the last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
aha! And a missile's just laying right there. Alright, so that's the last missile. And there's also this transportation pipe, which I think leads to the hydro plant. Yes, it does indeed. Huh, it's got 2 entrances too. So yeah, that's the last item that I sorta happened to miss. But now we have 100%. So yeah. Oops. But hey, let's go ahead and show off that 100%. Shan't I? I'm going to do that by going ahead and saving. And what the heck, game? That was weird. Alright. I'm going to go save and clear off, and I should show you that I'm at 100%. Unless I'm missing another item, which I don't think I am. So now if I click claps. Quit game. Quit game. I pressed enter and pose the shift. I now have 100%. So yeah, there we go. 100%. Anyways, guys, I shall see you in the next project. And or Isle of Rebirth. Anyways, guys, bye!